Do you confirm your previous consent for me to record this interview?
Yes.
Who are you?
Nicole Pagano.
Where do you work?
I work for Sport Clips.
What is Sport Clips?
It is a salon for men in the hair industry.
How long have you been in your role?
I've worked for the company 8 years now and have been in my current role for over 5.
Which industry was representative of the organization? What is your role, and how long have you been in your current position?
So my industry is the beauty industry. My role is manager of a salon. I oversee multiple stylists within a shop, and I have been in this position for over 5 years now.
Okay. Consider your greatest career achievement in that role. Provide details including the time period, the person's products and services involved.
I would have to say to date, my greatest career achievement is that I grew a store that was originally a $8,000 a week store into a $12,000 a week store. This was not over a short period of time at all, but over a few years. However, the store saw numbers that it had never seen before.
What management principles, strategies, or processes did you employ that you believe led to this effective organizational outcome?
My motto has always been to lead by example. In the management role for this company, you are also someone who works on the floor and is held to some of the same standards and expectations as your own employees are. And so I've always just tried to lead by doing what was right myself. I have found that I've gotten the best outcomes from my employees by doing it this way.
Why do you consider this achievement to be have been so impactful?
This achievement made me really see what I was capable of doing, that by leading what I felt was the right way actually had positive impact on the company itself and the outcome that we got from it.
So looking at the characteristics listed, please provide an example of how just one of the characteristics was used in the realization of this achievement.
Just one of the characteristics. Probably commitment to growth of people. The best way in my industry to have growth of the store itself is to have growth of the employees. So really being committed to help them be the best version they can be within the shop to get the best numbers and make the best money for themselves really turns around and has the store make its best money and best sales that it potentially can.
Wonderful. So now we're going to go through the characteristics. I want you to rate them 1 to 5. 1, never used. 2, rarely used. 3, occasionally or sometimes used. 4, used often. And 5, used always.
Okay, are you going to listen?
Okay, so listening.
4.
Empathy.
4.
Healing.
3.
Awareness.
5.
Persuasion.
3.
Concept utilization.
5.
Foresight.
5.
Stewardship.
4.
Commitment to growth of people.
5.
Interest in building community.
5.
Consider one significant challenge, preferably one with an ethical dilemma you previously faced in that role. How did you handle it, and what was the outcome?
I had a stylist that we were having a lot of problems with. She was struggling with executing haircuts and understanding the business model in general. The reason that it could potentially have been an ethical dilemma was that she felt that, I guess in a sense, she was being bullied and that no one liked her. So handling how I spoke to her and each step we took was incredibly important to make sure that that was not the case that was being presented. I had to gather numerous documents that were very unbiased and to the point of the issues with the haircuts not turning out, statements from clients as well as other stylists on the haircuts that were being sent out the door and then had to come back to be fixed. Gathering all those documents when it came down to actually sitting down with her to terminate the employment, I had all of that present, and that was all we discussed. I had to make it very clear not to get into anything else, not to branch off in topics so that we did not get into an ethical dilemma situation, but that everything was just to the point of the problem.
Okay, so going through the same list of characteristics, please provide an example of how just one of the characteristics was used in overcoming this challenge.
For this one, probably awareness more than anything, being very aware of the situation I was in, being very aware of the words being chosen to come out of my own mouth, and being aware of the words that she was saying as well and what she was trying to lead me to say, and making sure, again, I was being aware enough to not follow down that way.
Excellent.
Do you need me to No.
It's the same thing. Okay, what was the mission, vision, and strategy of your organization, and how essential is entrepreneur mindset in achieving the mission, vision, and strategy of the organization?
So the mission of Sport Clips is to create a championship haircut for men and boys in an exciting sports environment. They don't necessarily have a vision strategy that they state all the time, but their big thing is their heart of a champion and their three key questions. Their three key questions are, can I trust you? Are you committed? And, I'm going to blank. You're going to drive me nuts. Because then they lead to the heart of a champion. So can I trust you to do what's right? Or trust you to do what's right? Oh my gosh. Sorry. Hold on. My brain is fried. Oh, I can't think of it.
Okay.
And then to treat others the way they want to be treated is all part of the heart of a champion. I feel like this is important to keep at the basis of the company as a whole. It's all about treating others right, doing what's right, doing what's best. And we're supposed to utilize that not only to our clients, but to our employees and to each other, all across the board.
Very nice. So we have a different set of characteristics here. We're going to choose one. Please provide an example of how just one of the characteristics was used in achieving this mission, vision, and strategy organization. The characteristics are need to achieve, openness to experience, innovative, creative ability, risk dispensity, proactivity, and work ethic, entrepreneur self-efficiency, internal locus of control.
Need to achieve, or openness to experience. There's a lot of those that would work. Probably need to achieve, trying to be the best version of yourself within the company, and then to produce that best version for your clients, and all around it just will make the experience for yourself within the company as well as for your clients coming through the door to be the best that it can be, to achieve all that you can.
Apart from servant leadership and the entrepreneurial mindset, please identify 2 significant lessons, attributes that are essential for success. Describe anything you wish you would have specifically avoided and may have derailed or delayed your success.
2 other characteristics I think that are important, in all honesty, would be humility, being able to admit when you're wrong, or understanding that somebody else's way might be better, and so being able to listen to those other suggestions and ideas is essential for one's success. Being able to realize that your way is not the highway, and that multiple ideas brought together could potentially be the best version, is something I think that is huge. Another significant, I guess, lesson could potentially also be, I guess, understanding. When I first stepped into this role, I was more blunt, more harsh. I was fair, and I led by example, but sometimes my will or ableness to bend at certain times was less, and I think that it created more pushback instead of more willingness to follow. I think learning from that, I still am blunt and to the point and fair, but I do have more understanding that not everything is black and white. In each situation there is gray, and that sometimes we need to have understanding, and having that understanding can create a stronger loyalty within your employees that will allow them to want to do more for you as well.